All right, my friends, how are you today? Aaron here, bringing your daily horoscope for October the 8th, 2020. Get ready. The fate train is leaving the station. All right, this is the exciting energy from now, from the 8th until November 23rd. We have this amazing energy that the universe is working with us to manifest whatever it is in this life that we want to manifest. We have a lot of clearing and healing energy going on, okay, between Chiron and the South Node. Okay, Chiron home in Aries, or not home in Aries, but Chiron in Aries, which deals about self. Okay, we have the South Node up there in Sagittarius, which deals with worldly knowledge. Okay, theology, religion, higher knowledge, higher learning. You know, there's a lot of old school learning, old school teachings that no longer fit where we are today and what's happening here on planet Earth right now. Okay, things change. The only thing that's constant is change, right? So we're allowing ourselves to go into this healing. There's that septile, that fate and destined connection between Chiron and the South Node, allowing clearing and healing. Okay, but the meat is that Neptune and Saturn septile that's going on. I'll show you what that looks like. Okay, this is very, very exciting energy, because it's going to be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years before these two planets are in their home signs again with this much creative juice flowing, okay? And this is a gift here. No matter what's going on in our lives, no matter what's happening, okay, outside or inside, internally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever's going on, okay, this is a gift for us. To get us back to where we want to be. You know, it's just like we all came down here with a purpose, and as life unfolds, we learn the world and we lost sight of ourselves. You know what I'm saying when I say that, right? You know, it's just like the world has an influence on us, and then we have to play by the world's rules. And we have this moment here, you know, over the next month, and especially when Mercury's going to retrograde here in just, you know, on the 13th here in a couple days, that we have this time to reflect, to go inward. Mars retrograde right now. We're putting certain aspects to ourself at rest, again, going inward. All right, and allowing ourselves to figure out, why did we come here? And if we can, you know, put the horse blinders on in a sense, and ignore, to a respectful degree, ignore what's happening in the world. What is my mission? Why did I come here to this planet? Why did I choose this life? And can I get some direction going on here, and motivation to help me move up? And the answer is yes, and the universe is giving us that through this connection, okay? So Saturn, Neptune, septile. And at the same time this is happening, okay, again, this is the laws of our third dimension, the laws of reality, our dreams, our imagination, the unconscious, okay, the physical world, the non-physical world, the emotional world, the spiritual world. They're coming into a divine alignment, okay? And as well, this divine alignment is happening with both of these planets down here to Uranus, shaking things up in Taurus, shaking up the old, the traditional, the things, again, of the old world. We're not using carrier pigeons. We're not, you know, we're not riding horse and buggy is the only means of transportation these days. We don't all mow the lawn with a sickle. You know, we're using technology. Uranus deals with technology with Aquarius here. We use technology to better our world and to make new traditions, new things going on. Okay, so these new traditions, new laws, new orders coming in, and expansion. This is what Neptune does, expansion. Saturn is about tension, Uranus is about release, and Neptune is about expansion. Okay, so where we've been disciplined and structured, okay, there's a certain release that comes after this hard work. There's this break, okay? And this break, and again, this is expanding our mind, expanding our dreams, expanding our reality. Uranus expanding, releasing this old tension, okay? Chiron's all about healing the wounds of self. The South Node, about releasing concepts, releasing thoughts, releasing, again, any sort of religious ideologies that no longer fit where we're at, releasing the philosophies and the theories of no longer where we're at. You know, it's just like that old, separation of the ego. It's like we can't. You know, the ego is part of us. It's about getting in a healthy relationship, a healthy balance. It's the sun in Libra, a healthy balance with ourselves and with our ego that drives our decision-making skills, okay? We've got, Venus over here in Virgo, creating this little, quincunx, okay, that 5/12 aspect, saying part of our healing is getting outside of our own head, getting out of our own emotions, out of our own fears, out of our own insecurities, and just doing whatever we need to do as far as our services and work go, okay? And you see the easy flow of energy here between Venus and Uranus, that trine right there. Easy flow of energy from Earth to Earth. Okay, that'll be the next couple of days. All right. Now also, we've got the moon entering the sign of Cancer today. Okay, our emotional needs. So whatever's going on is a need to be empathetic, a need to be caring and nurturing to ourselves and to others during this time. This is a sensitive time that we're all becoming, we're all shedding our layers. We're all taking off the armor. We're all putting down the weapons. We're opening our closed fists, and we're putting them at peace and rest. Okay? So the emotional moon moving into the sign of Cancer is a need to be compassionate, a need to understand the other people or others individual in our lives, to be more sensitive with this growing that's going on. Because if we're not sensitive with them, then it's just like there's a need to try to cover back up. If we're showing our vulnerableness, if we're showing our openness, and we start poking at those vulnerable open spots, or aren't, treating this with kid gloves in a sense, this is that need to fear, to run, to hide. And that's what happens when we see something enter the sign of Cancer. Sometimes we go into hiding. Okay, so maybe the next 2.5 days, this might be, I'm going introverted. Okay, I'm going in to take care of me. All right, and we see here, there's more. Not only do we have the North Node and Jupiter, again, this is abundance and expanding of our physical world, and we do that by going in our own direction, by listening to our own wisdom, our own inner wisdom. Okay. And this other septile that's happening here, there's so many septiles, so much fate and destiny is between the moon and Neptune, the moon and Saturn. Okay? So let me do this. Let me show you this. I'm going to take away all the squares and everything else. There. Okay? Moon, Saturn. Moon, Neptune. Neptune to Saturn, Neptune to Uranus, Neptune to the moon, moon to Uranus. Okay? So all of these connections are going on here between earth and water, earth and water. Again, this is the creation, the creation, the creation, the creation. Okay? The expansion happening here is through destruction, creation. Okay, we must go down this path. We must seek our own path. And by doing so, we expand. All right? There's not enough good things I can say about this day. And then furthermore, the Chiron to the South Node, okay? This healing is for you. This healing is for you. And whatever you need to manifest right now, we've never had energy like this in our entire lives. We've never had a planetary alignment like this in our entire lives. And we will never, ever, ever again, beyond this month and the 23rd of November, we're never going to see this again. So this is once in a lifetime energy that we have now, that we can utilize, that we can tap into, that we can change. We can free ourselves from our karmic past. We can really, reinvent ourselves. Okay, it's a huge reinvention time in manifesting our dreams into this physical reality, and there's nothing stopping us but us. So however we use this, blessings, brothers, blessings, sisters, this is magic time. We have now for a little over a month to ride this train out and see where this fate train takes us. This is our destiny. All right, my friends, have the happiest of days. Okay, it's only going to get better from here. We'll see you tomorrow.